Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, T-Bone, from the Lens B Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Friday night. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for the WARNO. The WARNO comes to you every Friday night. We tell you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. A little something maybe you did or didn't know. It's usually comedy related. There's some other things going on sometimes we tell you about. The WARNO takes place over the course of one beer. Every Friday we get together and we have a beer. And while I'm having that beer, I tell you about things going on in and around the area. The beer, oh my goodness. The beer is usually donated to me by listeners and viewers. And this week is no exception. Phone fart. I forgot to turn that off. Oh well. This week's contribution comes to our friend Beer Snob Dave, and he really downplayed this. He downplayed it as a must. This is a must. There is just about no head on that at all. But I tell you what, my olfactory senses are on fire. That thing has got an aroma from a distance. You can smell it. What is it? Well, it's a beer. It's a very popular beer from the Czech Republic. It's known as Pilsner Urquell. It is their flagship beer, and here's what I could tell you. Again, I have to listen to everything he has to tell me about what this beer is, and then do my best to tell you about it. This is the bottom, the basic. All other beers derive from this very basic recipe. This is a bottom line, basic, run-of-the-mill, down to nothing Pilsner Urquell. I'm gonna tell you right now, I could drink that beer. That beer is good from the moment you open the bottle to the pour to the very first taste, and I'm sure it's going to be delicious at the bottom. That is a great beer. If you ever get a chance to try it, and one of our friends, Brandon, when I told him what tonight's beer was, he said it's his favorite beer in the world. He really wanted to go to the factory there in the Czech Republic and check it out. It is the original Pilsner. It is Pilsner Urquell. Probably original. I don't know what that means. But I can tell you, it is quite tasty. Pinkies up. Now, as I mentioned, the WARNO lasts the length of one beer. We get together every Friday night. We have a beer. We talk about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, starting with doors open at 7, show starts at 8. The very funny and beautiful Karen Kay is opening for Pat House at the Parks Casino side pocket. You go to Shippensburg, the loosest slots in Chambersburg. Wait, the loosest slots in Shippensburg. They're the only. I got to make sure that camera stays on, so let me do that real quick. You go to Shippensburg, you go inside the Parks Casino, the formerly renovated Lowe's. You walk in the front door, you go all the way down to the former garden section, a little place called the Side Pocket. There's a stage, they got music, they got comedy. On Friday nights, they do comedy. Our friend Karen Kay is opening for comedian Pat House. It's free to watch the show. Now, you may pay a casino tax on the way to the Side Pocket. You know, there's a machine there. Hey, what's a $5? And there's a machine there. What's another $5? You put the money in, you win. Winner, winner, lots of chicken dinners. Then you go to the Side Pocket and you watch the show. Seating starts at 7. Show starts at 8. Again, gratis. It is free to get in. So get there, have a good time, watch the comedy, lose some money. It's a great way to start your Friday. That's the Parks Casino in Shippensburg. A little closer to home at our favorite location. Conveniently located at 110 Lime Kiln Road inside the Boomerang Hotel Sports Casino, massage parlor, skating rink, video arcade, and shoe rental inside the Boomerangs complex. is a little place called the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Inside the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, every week we got nationally touring comedians rolling on through. And this week is no different. Ignore the phone fart. This week is no different. From the top of my brain, Brandon Koss is going to be your MC this weekend. He's going to be your host. He's going to get those giggle muscles moving in the right direction. And he is opening for Von Michael, who is your feature act, and Jake Clark. I had to keep looking at my notes because neither one of those guys know how to spell their name. Von Michael is the feature, Jake Clark is the headliner, and Brandon Koss is your MC. Now, the doors there open at 7:45. Show starts at 8:15. Tickets are available online at hbgcomedyzone.com or harrisburgcomedyzone.com. One word, you can buy your tickets in advance or you can buy them at the door. But if you buy them at the door, cold cash money, baby. And if you ain't got any money, go over to the claw. There's an ATM machine over there. So that's 7:45 tonight. Doors open at 7:45. Show starts at 8:15. Again, Brandon Koss is your MC, Von Michael your feature, and Jake Clark your headliner. That is it. That's your Friday night. That's what's going on comedy-wise. You got the Parks Casino in Shippensburg, and you got the Harrisburg Comedy Zone out there in New Cumberland. It's the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, but it's in a neighborhood of Harrisburg. You get what I'm saying? Take a delicious sip. Check the comments. Come back, tell you about Saturday. Art Paquette is watching. Hello, my friend. Long time no see. I love living vicariously through your Facebook feed, and all the other comments are from my number one fan, who does happen to know that it does look like a garage sale here. What you're looking at in that camera, not that camera, in that camera, you're looking at available swag from the Lunds B store. These things and beanies. I got the Lunsby beanies, like the one I'm wearing now, and I got Hawaiian tee Lunsbys. These are all China sizes, which means there are very few people in my audience who can fit anything other than the baseball cap and the knit caps. So if you're interested in getting any of those, specifically for our friends who are far away, we know we have a lot of friends that look at us from all over the world. If you're interested in getting any of the swag, I will send it to you for free. All you got to do is send me a little self-addressed box, right? You PM me, I'll give you my address, you send me a box, and then I'll put stuff in the box and I'll send it back for you. But I don't pay for anything and you only pay for postage. What a deal. Now, if you're local and you see me on a regular basis and you want to win some of this swag, your opportunity is every Thursday starting at 5 o'clock. Every Thursday at 5 o'clock, there's a certain billboard that we are prominent on. If you get a picture in front of that billboard, you can get a swag bag. I'll get you some cool stuff. Supplies are limited, but it's free. And we got pens and we got stylists and we got bottle openers. We got a bunch of little gotchas. That's what my wife's side of the family calls them. Gotchas. We got plenty of gotchas. All right, let's talk about what's happening on Saturday. This is something I have never promoted before because POV Comedy Club is not normally here. They're a comedy club, but they have the ability to rotate locations. And am I back? Am I back? I was live and I had a red thing and then I wasn't live anymore. I hate technology. I hate technology. I just gave myself a like. Okay, it looks like I'm back. Back. I thought you're looking for the same thing. It's a new thing. Check out this I bring. All right. Nothing like, if I had an extra hand, just someone to make sure that camera didn't turn off, we'd be fine. Okay. Back to where I was. POV Comedy is a rotating comedy club. They have a facility, they have a place, but they also do comedy in different places. This week, this Saturday, doors open at 7:50 North Cameron Street in Harrisburg at the Abbey House. I got 4 people I know, 1 person I don't know. The 1 person I do know comes with plenty of references. His name, Lev Fur. He is your headliner, but he's got 4 people opening the show for him. A, and Z. Let's see. Alex Webb, Ali Asif, Andrew Brooks, and Zach Jack. Those are the 4 comedians that are going to open for Lev Fur. The tickets are $15 in advance, $20 at the door. And you can buy those tickets in advance by going to POV Comedy on Facebook. Just do POV Comedy Club on Facebook. There'll be a little icon there. There's a button to push. You can go there. That is Saturday. POV Comedy. Again, a reminder. Andrew Brooks, Ali Asif, Alex Webb, and Zach Jack are opening for Mr. Lev Fur. Tickets $15 in advance, $20 at the door, 50 North Cameron Street, the Abbey House. And Saturday, going back to the Comedy Zone, doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8. Buy your tickets in advance at hbgcomedyzone.com or harrisburgcomedyzone.com. $20 at the door, cold cash money. Again, our friend Brandon Kloss is kicking off the show with Vaughn Michael as your feature, and man, I was doing so good. Jake Clark. Jake Clark is going to be your headliner for the evening. I'm going to come over here and touch this so it doesn't shut off again. So there's your Friday night. And there's your Saturday night. I'm going to take a sip of the timer, check your comments, and come back and tell you a little bit about Sunday. Pablo, my friend. Stacy is there. Or, as he prefers to be called, Mother. Tell your children not to walk my way. All right. There's your Friday night. There's your Saturday night. Moving on into Sunday. Sunday. It's race day. And once again, an opportunity for Sir Lewis Hamilton to earn his redness, to earn the red jumpsuit and win in Mexico. Por favor. That's the Mexican Grand Prix for my Formula One fans. We'll be watching that with a lot of excitement. Also happening Sunday morning at 10:30. Every Sunday morning at 10:30. It's the Supplemental. Woo! That one gave me chills. Every Sunday morning at 10:30, we do the Supplemental. In the Supplemental, we do 3 things. We tell you about your national days of the week, a community, a comedy, or a charity event that we want you to know about, and we have a little fun with This Week in History, trivia style. We have 7 questions, and we try to get 7 right, and it is more challenging than you can imagine. That's Sunday morning. We have the Supplemental at 10:30. The Formula One Grand Prix for Mexico City is later in the morning. At some point, we're going to slip in a taping of the Lunsby Show, a new episode of the Lunsby Show. If you don't know what the Lunsby Show is and you stumbled across this, just search the hashtag LUNSB. Lunsby, as in love you. Now say bye. Search for us there. There's hundreds of episodes for years gone past where you can listen and enjoy. We're like your own personal morning radio show, except we're on the internet and you can listen to us at any time. There's your Friday. There's your Saturday. There's your Sunday. Moving on into next week, Tuesday and Thursday. 110 Lime Kiln Road, conveniently located off Interstate 83 at the Boomerang Hotel Sports Casino. You get what I'm saying. Conveniently located inside the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. On Tuesdays, doors open at 7, show starts at 8. On Thursdays, doors open at 7, show starts at 8. On Tuesdays, I call it the local mic. These are your more seasoned comedians. They're doing a little bit more time. It's free to get in. It's free to watch, but no server. It's a little rougher. So you want something to drink? Go get something to drink. You want something to eat? Go get something to eat. Or grab any of the beautiful wait staff there and say, hey, will you take care of me? And they will. All right, so do that. Again, doors open at 7, show starts at 8. If you want to perform, you can sign up and try. And it's a great atmosphere. They're really friendly people. They're there to coach you, not to critique you. They're going to give you a boost. So if you want to try, Tuesday's a good time to try. But if you want to be with all of the other open micers, on Thursday, again, sign-up starts at 7, show starts around 8, up to 40 comedians doing time. Somebody will tickle your bone of funny at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone on a Tuesday, on a Thursday. Both shows are free. Tuesday, serve yourself. Thursday, one of the beautiful waitresses will be there to take your order. And then we'll roll on into next week. Next week, in advance, Brad Upton's going to be in town. Those are specialty shows. Your vampire passes for Giving Blood, you can get 2 free passes to the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. They will not count next weekend. Brad Upton, he'll be doing 4 shows. The first one Friday 6:15, and then 8:30, and then 6:15, 8:30 on Saturday. So if you want to see the guy from the Dry Bar, a very funny guy, he's done very well for himself. You got to get those tickets early. He will most likely sell out. So there you go. I even prefaced a little bit of next weekend. There's your Friday, there's your Saturday, there's your Sunday, there's your Tuesday, there's your Thursday, and they're moving on to next weekend. Let's take a look at your comments. ¿Qué pasó, Ramírez? The race is at 4 o'clock. Thank you so much. Hello, Mama Knuckles. All right, and Pablo. All my favorite people are there. The swag store, I've given you all of those details, and the light went out again. The light went out again. I changed up cameras because I didn't like last week's sound. I'll change back cameras because I don't like the fact that I have to push the button. You gotta push the button. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. All right. And I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Bruce sends her love. Cheers along with me as we wrap this up. Arriba, e bajo, e centro, e para dentro. Hasta luego, amigos. Mexico's on my mind. Lunsby.